many bottles of this wine we can't pronounce. Too many bowls of that green, no Lucky Charms. The maids come around too much. Parents ain't around enough.
ISAIAHUNTZ here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about New York Comic Con Funko announcements. Today is September 18th, 2 p.m. They announced the 10th wave today. We're going to be going over 6 through 10. So, let's get started. Before we start talking about them, I want to remind you guys that I believe it's October 5th through the 8th is New York Comic Con. So, shared exclusives will go on sale on that 5th, and we should learn where they're going to be sold on the 4th. So keep your eyes peeled and ears open for that information. But let's start with Wave 6, and it was Disney. The first thing that they announced from the Disney wave is the Mini Hikari. It's a Mickey Mouse, and I believe it's a red and a yellow Mickey Mouse, and it's limited to 3,500 pieces, if I do remember. But I'm not a fan of the Hikaris. There was a couple. I think they came out with a Captain Phasma that I wanted, but I never heard about it going on sale or anything like that. But that was the first announcement. It's a mini Mickey Mouse Hikaris. That sounds weird. The next thing they announced was a Dorbz ride. It is the Mr. Toad from the Disney ride at, I believe it's Disney World. It's the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and it's limited to 750 pieces. This one looks really cool. I've never been to Disney World or anything like that, but I know people are really big fans of this, and people are excited for this one and are upset that it's limited. I don't think it's one that I necessarily need. They're coming out with some other Disney Parks exclusive New York Comic Con Pops. It's the Flocked Orange Bird, and they're also doing a Flocked Abominable Snowman that was for the Matterhorn ride, and that makes me really mad that I have the regular one and they're coming out with the Flocked one. Like, of course they are, you know what I mean? So that kind of sucks. Sorry about my phone. So after the Disney Parks exclusive ones, they announced some new Kingdom Hearts Funko Pops. And I know people are going to be pretty mad about these. These are Halloween ones, since it is October. There's the Halloween Goofy from Kingdom Hearts, and I like his nose, it's pretty funny. And then there's the Mummy Halloween Donald Duck, which looks really cool. Those are some. I know a lot of people who are into the Kingdom Hearts ones and are probably going to be upset that they're coming out with more, but these should be shared, so that's not a bad thing. The other ones was Black Hole. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like an older show, but these are going to be exclusive to Toy Tokyo. It's Vincent, and there's a Maximilian. Comment down below if you watch this show or like know of it, because I definitely want to learn more about it. It looks kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know. And they're coming out one that is a maybe for me. I know Art Miranda wants this. Check out Art Miranda's videos. They're super funny, very humble dude, good dude. Check out his channel. The Scrooge McDuck in he's like in the money and he's in a swimming suit. He's like in his swimsuit, you know, swimming through the money and stuff. That one's really cool. That's a dope one. I was definitely debating on the regular one, so I might have to make up my mind faster because these ones are coming out. But that wraps up the Disney wave. This is wave 6. Yeah, let's just go into the next wave. The video game wave. This is where it gets kind of weird. You guys know that they announced the 8-bit Batman, the blue Batman. Well, for this one, they're coming out with a whole bunch more 8-bit pops. I still don't know how I feel about it. There's the 80s arcade game Dig Dug. They're coming out with a Funko Pop for that. 8-bit. They're coming out with Ninja Turtles ones again. Shredder and the Foot Soldiers. 5 different Foot Soldiers. And they're all 8-bit. Not sure how I feel about it. Shredder should be a shared exclusive, but the 5 Foot Soldiers are limited edition to 500. All 5. There's a blue one, a pink / purple one, I'm not really sure, orange one, white, and yellow. So if you like these 8-bit ones and you're a Ninja Turtles fan, good luck, fam. My condolences, because you're probably gonna cry. Or your wallet's gonna cry. One of the two. But the last one that they announced for the video games is another Friday Nights at Freddy's. Friday Nights at Freddy's? Right? I don't know, I've honestly never played the game. But it's the sister location, like, I think its name is LOL Bit. I don't know, but it's like it looks like a TV. It looks super weird. Don't know how I feel about that. But that's the video game announcement. Let me know from the Disney or the video game announcement which one you guys like. If you liked any, comment down below. Wave 8 of Funko's announcements for New York Comic Con are 80s and 90s theme. This one is a pretty good one for some of you. I know some of you are really gonna like this one. There's 2 6-inch pops, both Dragon Zords from Mighty Power Rangers. There's the green one and there's a black and gold one. I heard something about the black and gold one. I can't remember. I think it's gonna be exclusive to a certain store or limited or something, but if you're interested in the black and gold one, definitely do your research and find out where they're going to be selling that. Another Power Rangers, they're coming out with another Green Ranger. Another one. Another one. And this one is a glow-in-the-dark. So I know you Power Rangers fans are probably pretty pissed about this, because you guys just got all the metallic ones and now they're probably gonna do all of them in glow or whatever, and it's pretty crazy. They're just riding that Power Rangers wave. So I know a lot of you guys a couple months ago finished your Sailor Moon wave or your Sailor Moon set and thought you had them all, but then they go and announce Sailor V. And I gotta admit, she looks pretty dope. I like the glasses a lot. I don't know, I think it looks sick. And you know, for the 80s and 90s theme announcements, they had to announce 90s Nickelodeon. And they're coming out with another real monsters Funko Pop, Scary Ickis. I tried to stay away from all these 90s 90s Nickelodeon pops, but they keep wanting to suck me in, man. Like, that's what I grew up on. I don't think this one's a must for me, though. I wasn't the biggest fan of Real Monsters, but this is a really cool looking pop. I definitely like this one over the regular one, for sure. One that I know a lot of you guys are excited for is the G.I. Joe pop Destro. He's like metallic-y and all silver and looking sick, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this one, or a lot of people in the community anyway have been looking or have been waiting for this pop anyway. It got leaked on like an inventory list or something, and then the next day they announced the actual pop. So that's pretty funny, but I think this one looks really sick. I like the facial, like the details in his face. I think it looks really good. And then Masters of the Universe is coming out with another pop, Flocked Beastman. This one looks dope. I'm not really a Masters of the Universe fan, but this one looks really good. You know me and the Flock, I think this one looks sick, honestly. It looks really good. The detail in the face, the body, it looks dope. And there's also another Masters of the Universe announcement, a Dorbs 3-pack. It has Lionel, Mumra, and Snarf, I believe. I think that's the name. But this one looks pretty cool. Again, not really a huge Mo2 fan, but I know a lot of you are, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are into this 3-pack. I think it looks pretty cool. And they're also coming out with Mo2 vinyl figures. The new line without the eye. It's they come in 2-packs, and it's Lionel and Mumra in a 2-pack. And this looks really cool. I'm just waiting for the right 2-pack to come out for these vinyl figures. But I think they look really cool, honestly. When I first saw them, like the announcements of these new toys that they're coming out with, I wasn't really a fan. They look like wine glasses to me. But seeing them in person, they actually look really cool, and they're like 15 bucks or something for a 2-pack. That's not bad. But that is Wave 8. Yeah, Wave 8. 80s and 90s theme. So, what did you guys think about this theme? A lot of Masters of the Universe, some Nickelodeon. Hopefully there's more Nickelodeon. But was there something that you were hoping to see when you saw this theme? Let me know down in the comments. I respond to every single one, I promise. Wave 9 of Funko's announcements was Warner Brothers. The first announced pop for this wave was the 6-inch glow-in-the-dark Balrog. I believe Lord of the Rings. And watching P2's video, the regular Balrog looked awesome. Like, I can only imagine how this glow-in-the-dark one's gonna look in person. But that one looks really sick. 6-inch. They're coming out with a Looney Tunes Speedy Gonzales, which is pretty funny and pretty awesome. I grew up on like Looney Tunes, and Speedy Gonzales is pretty funny and pretty dope. They're coming out with 3 Hanna-Barbera products for this wave anyway. One is Lippy the Lion. I believe it is exclusive to 1,000 figures. So I'm pretty sure all of these Hanna-Barbera ones are limited. So if you're a fan, again, my condolences. But another one is Hardy Har Har, and the last one is a Dorbs Ride Gravel Slag with his Boulder Mobile. And this one, is limited to 2,000 pieces. The Hardy Har Har is also limited to 1,000 pieces. It's not surprising because these ones are usually limited or something similar, you know what I mean? Like, it's a pattern. I was never, like, Hanna-Barbera is a little bit before my time, and I'm glad because, yeah. Because that would suck, because there's so many out there. They also announced a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, another pop, and it is called, I think he's named Gellert Grindelwald? I don't know. I've never seen the movie, so don't crucify me. But I heard it's good. I like all the Harry Potter ones, but I don't know, this one didn't really speak to me. I don't know, but this pop looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about him or anything like that, so. And then these last two are kind of on the need list for me. Especially this one. It is Bogart Snape. It's Neville's vision. Like, the scariest thing that the thing that scares him most is Professor Snape. And so he thinks of him in the Bogart like little wardrobe thing, and he says like ridiculous, you know what I mean? And then it ends up being Snape in like his grandmother's clothes, Snape in Neville's grandmother's clothes, which is pretty freaking hilarious. And I don't know, it makes me freaking happy that they're coming out with a pop of that specific scene. And you know, like, rest in peace, like, you know what I mean? It's pretty dope that they're coming out with one. And then the last one that they announced for this wave is a rock candy. Luna Lovegood with the lion head, of course. And you guys, if you guys watched my last video, you know how I feel about the pop. And man, that's an amazing pop. But the rock candy looks really good too. And I'm sure the back of it looks even better. You know what I mean? But that is Wave 9, Warner Brothers. And today, this morning, they announced the Wave 10 Marvel. For the Marvel wave, there are 5 Funko Pops and a Dorb. The first one that they announced are 2 Pops from the Thor Ragnarok movie coming out. Does it come out in October? Pretty sure. But 2 more. Grandmaster. Honestly, never seen any of the Thor movies. No clue who Grandmaster is. So comment down below with some details about him. I want to know. And the second one is Casual Hulk. He looks pretty cool. I gotta admit, this is probably this one and like the helmet gladiator one is probably my favorite Hulks from the Thor Ragnarok. There's so many freaking pops from this set. It's pretty crazy. Those were the first 2 that they announced, and the next one is another Inhumans. That the Inhumans ones like just came out. There was like Maximus and Lockjaw and I think Medusa for Hot Topic, right? But they're coming out with a flocked Lockjaw, and I gotta admit, this one looks pretty good. Of course, everything that has fur, they're gonna do a flocked, I'm sure. Like, why wouldn't they? It's just more profit, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty much the same exact figure, and they're just throwing an extra coating on it, and they're gonna make more. They're gonna make money from it. Like, it's crazy. But flocked Lockjaw definitely looks sick. I mean, the same with the flocked ones that I mentioned earlier. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the same. It's the same molding, the same paint, everything. It's just flocked. And this one is. These are probably up there on my list. This is a Pop and Adorbs. Old Man Logan. Both of them, Old Man Logan. Saw the Pop announcement in Fun Days. There was a proto that was given out, and he's like, you know what I mean, his little going out, like he's like to the side. It looks so good. I mean, I have X-23 and Weapon X. I kind of need Old Man Logan, right? Yeah. They should come out with more Logan movie pops. Like, I want a movie X-23, like in her sunglasses and with the, you know what I mean, like as a little girl, not no uniform or nothing. That is what I want to see. But the last one that they announced, the last announcement of New York Comic Con, as of right now, 3 p.m. on the 18th. Today they announced Marvel. The last announcement that they announced today was a James Gunn Pop. James Gunn is the director of Guardians of the Galaxy. They're starting up that director's wave again, and I believe he's limited to only 500. So that's only gonna be exclusively at the con. So sorry for you Guardians of the Galaxy completionists. I assume this would be part of your, you know what I mean, part of your collection that you would want to have the director of the movie. And on his Instagram, he did say that they should be on Funko.com, which is kind of weird. And he said go get it now, and he posted this today. So I don't know, maybe Funko Shop. What I do is I leave it searched, and it says no results, but then I just refresh that page, you know what I mean? Because before there was so many like collectibles going up on like the apparel section or like something, like people would be in the collectibles section refreshing, but when they were coming out, like they would come out with exclusive every week, and when there was like the Robot Freddy, there was like all the Freddys, the Astronaut Freddy, Robot Freddy, all those. Like, I pretty much got all of them. I am part of the emailing list, and I don't know if maybe they just sent me emails first or something, but I would always be able to get it. And as long as I was like, on it, you know what I mean? But the way that I've seen to do it is you have to have it searched, and if you just refresh at the right time, it'll pop up, add it to cart, and go. So I don't know if Funko Shop's even gonna have these because they're limited to 500, but you never know. So if you want it, keep your eyes peeled for him online, or unless you have someone going to the con who won the lottery. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But that's it for waves 6 through 10 New York Comic Con Funko announcements. What are you guys most excited for from these 5 waves? Mine's probably Old Man Logan and that Snape. I think those are the only 2. Pretty sure those are the only 2 that I want from these waves. So my needs so far are Dwight, Jin, Snape, Old Man Logan, then Boba Fett ride, or Boba Fett Deluxe or whatever. Those are my 5 so far. Not sure what else they're gonna put out. Probably a miscellaneous one with some good stuff, like other potential waves. Probably another Marvel, another DC. I don't know. We still have a month, guys. Like, they started coming out with like announcing these early. So, I don't know. What are you guys most excited for? What are you guys hoping to see? What themes are you guys hoping to see for announcements? Yeah, let me know down in the comments. I reply to every single one. I want to talk to all you guys. You guys are amazing. Let's build the fam. Like, share, subscribe to this channel if you're not already, because we're going to be doing a 200 subscriber giveaway really soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Bye. ISAIAHUNTZ on the prowl. Peace, fam.